And Andrea, can you please tell me with whom you work?
I'm the National Director of Care Austria.
And Andrea, we've just finished a 3-day visit to Care Tschad. What are the impressions that you have from this visit?
Honestly, I have to tell you that I'm a little bit sort of shocked because the level of poverty that we saw in the eastern part of Tschad is really touching and heartbreaking. And the fact that strikes me most that the drought is additional on top of the high poverty level. And with or without drought, people are living under really miserable conditions. And in the eastern part of Tschad, they are part of the Sahelbelt, and I tend to look at this crisis as a whole regional thing, and the underlying causes of this crisis, these are the things that we have to tackle and to address. Still, I want to highlight that our emergency intervention is key. When we visited today the village where the people received the distribution that Care did, you really could see in all the faces and all the people how happy they were to receive anything, but also those people from the village with no access to education, no access to knowledge, living in a desperate surrounding, they asked for a sustainable solution. They said, thank you for the cereals that you brought us, but what are we going to do next? And we have to be very aware that as important as our emergency intervention is for the work of care, we have to really think beyond that. We have to think how we can build resilience of very vulnerable poor people, not living only in parts of Tschad, but also living in all the countries that Care is working in the Sahelbelt. And we have to focus that we have the resources, not only for the emergency intervention, but also to educate people, to work together with them, to find solutions. Because one of the farmers, and they are very small-scale farmers, they are pastoralists, told me, we are doing agriculture like 200-300 years ago, but our natural environment changed dramatically. So we want to know what could we do better in order to make sure that we get the maximum out of the capacity of the soil, and the soil capacity, as we know, in the Sahel belt is really poor. Another issue that we have to tackle, not only in emergency but also in emergency, is the situation of women and children. It's a heartbreaking thing to see how Care and all its staff are measuring the upper arm of children to find out how high the degree of malnutrition is. And I can really tell you that we've seen hundreds of children who need supplementary feeding, who need really our attention now. And what is the most difficult thing is that we can't reach everybody. And so many people are vulnerable. I would say that in the eastern region of Tschad, as in many other regions in the Sahel belt, nearly all the people at the moment are vulnerable, be it elderly men and women, be it pregnant women, children of all ages, but also the men. Because if there is nothing to eat, there is nothing to eat for nobody. So from the point of view of Care, I would like to highlight the necessity to really be good in our emergency response and to tell the public what we see and what we suggest, how we can contribute to solutions. And I said it yesterday in an interview, we can't change the world, Care can't change the world alone, but what Care can do with the help of donors, be them private or institutional, we can build good examples, we can create pilots so that people are enabled and encouraged to work on their resilience together with us and our technical experts, and this is really key.
Thank you, Andrea. That's excellent. Thank you.